Hello and welcome to King Kaboobler Plays Mega Man 5 in the year 20-something. A vicious army of robots is bent on taking over the world. And behind this destruction is Proto Man? And that's the story behind Mega Man 5. Simple story. Simpler times. When there was only 8 robot masters that you had to defeat instead of 8. And we'll start with Starman, the man of the stars himself. In this game, you have to collect the Mega Man 5 letter blocks, one in each level. And you collect all of them, you get Beat the Bird, who will go out and defeat enemies for you. Makes the final boss much easier. And of course, since this is in space, there's meteors everywhere. Always gotta dodge meteors when you're in space. I know I do. Whenever I go to space, you always gotta watch out for the meteors. But of course, we are on one of Dr. Wily's many star bases, where he has decided to house his newest robot master, Starman. Starman actually was not created by Dr. Wily himself. Starman comes from the stars. He is from a planet where robots are king. There are no organic life forms, there are only robots. And Dr. Wily met up with him one day during a press conference where the robot just decided to come because they happen to like this one brand of motor oil that we use. The exact brand of the motor oil, that has, unfortunately I have not been able to find out that information, but our top team of scientists are continuously looking into it. Because once we find out what brand they use, then we are one step in taking over the world. But enough about my plans for world domination. We're talking about Dr. Wily's plans for world domination. And they all start right here in this 5th installment of Mega Man. See, he's had 4 times to get it wrong. Now Dr. Wily plans to get it right by doing the exact same thing that he did every other time. But with one noticeable difference. Some of the enemies are different. Didn't have this guy exactly like that before. We've had something similar, but it is different. He made different enemies, and therefore Mega Man will not be able to defeat his different enemies, and that is his plan all along. This entire thing, unfortunately, almost bankrupted Dr. Wily. Set him back $4.8 billion, and that's beyond the black budget that the government gives him, the black budget dollars. It's rumored that he gets an additional $20 billion per year in funding. Because some of the breakthroughs that this man makes will help out the many arms of military and government and business and industry and everything. Our Dr. Wily has actually paid for himself 10 times over when it comes to the products that you consume on a daily basis. Even things down to frozen dinners. One of the preservatives was something that he used to keep Woodman fresh. Something that he just came up with one Saturday afternoon because Woodman from Mega Man 2 would consistently rot. Because he was well, partially made from real wood. And he came up with a preservative to keep that wood fresh, and it made its way into the frozen dinners that we eat today. His innovations have actually changed the world considerably. Not always for the better, or usually. And now we are going to fight the robot from another world, Mr. Starman himself, as he throws stars and such things at Mega Man. But he could throw other things at Mega Man, but he chooses to throw stars. It's in his honor code, because he is named Starman, and he wears a star on his head. He was appointed as such, therefore he will always throw stars. Sometimes he throws ninja stars. Not in this game, no. That was a different battle at a different time. He actually dressed up like a ninja. He was actually one of the ninjas in the movie Three Ninjas. Not many people know that. One of those ninjas was actually a robot master from another world. Well, he's going down this round for sure. Got his pattern down. Just have to dodge the shield and him jumping. After he was defeated, Starman actually was never heard from him again. The version that you fight later on in the game is simply just a robot duplicate. He was defeated, went back to his home planet, and just stayed there until he was deactivated some 227 years later. He was fixed up, of course. Mega Man did defeat him, but didn't completely annihilate him. He just needed a new circuit board and a new coat of paint. He was good as new. And we got Star Crash and Super Arrow. Very awesome.